It is going to be so much fun to see the Dominican team play in the capital, and for these Tigers players, especially the minor league guys, a chance to play on a grand stage early in March. And you get a look at Luis Severino drawing the start for the first real game action for the DR. Mentioned that he turned 32 back on February 20th. And here's a guy that's already been making headlines in spring training, Kevin McGonigal, the number 2 overall prospect in baseball. Goes after the first one and drills it deep to right field. Welcome to the show, kid. What a start for the Tigers.
Unbelievable right there. Jumped on that first pitch. Oh, heater of the game. You know, why not? You know you're going to get one over the plate, and McGonigal just kind of puts a great swing on it. Right center field, way back.
Oh, he's ready. He was flying around the bases, and we got an ambush. Perez into right field, and Tatis won't get there. So 2 hard-hit balls sandwiched around the green ground out. And for Luis Severino, no cause for concern, just trying to get his work in and also establish familiarity with his catcher. This one's fanned the other way inside the line. Machado was pulled off the bag, and it's another base hit with Perez going to third on a 2-out double from Colt Keith. Perez at third, Keith at second. And Clark caught out of the air by Guerrero. Broke his bat, Vladdy gets over to make the play. And the Tigers can only get the 1. They leave 2. Ty Madden, the 26-year-old for the Tigers. Fernando appearing in his first WBC. He goes the other way. Base hit into right field. So we told you this DR team is stacked. Nando already aboard. Fans already clamoring for more. Ground ball to second. Only 1 play there from McKinstry to get Marte. 4-time All-Star Juan Soto. There he goes. Did he get enough on it? This one's back and right for Perez. Takes a long time to come down. And Tatis tags to third. I'm as excited to watch Vladimir Guerrero as any player as he gets ready for his first WBC. 5-time All-Star. He got him. Madden wins the battle and blows the fastball by him. Tatis stranded at third. So Guerrero's been targeted here on the last couple of balls in play. Clark hit the soft liner, and then you see Vladdy here, unable to squeeze it. And McKinstry ends up beating Marte to first. Broken bat roller, that's muscled through by Lorenzo. McKinstry not going to test the arm of Fernando. Here's his arch nemesis who took him deep on the very first pitch. And that one skips off Wells. Both runners read the dirt ball perfectly.
Getting familiar, that's something why these exhibition games are important for that catcher-pitcher relationship, getting some familiarity.
Another nice poke into right center. McGonigal does it again. 1 run is in, that's McKinstry. Lorenzo behind him, and Kevin McGonigal is single-handedly carrying the Tigers. As Manny Machado comes to the plate for the first time, getting a loud ovation. Madden full windup, and he can't locate the breakers, so Machado on with a walk, 2nd straight inning. The DR gets the leadoff man on, and we turn the page to last year's sensation for the Rays, Junior Caminero. And that's a nice piece the other way, and that one gets by Perez. He kept it close by. Manny turns and heads to third, and the DR has runners at the corners with nobody out. So here comes Julio as the tying run. 2 walks and a single, and the DR has loaded them up with nobody out.
You can tell this team that they're taking their at-bats extremely seriously.
Wells into center, there's a base hit. Machado's in. And everybody stops as the DR gets on the board to make it 3-1.
Big RBI base hit for Wells.
Now, Geraldo Perdomo loves these spots. Last year with the bases loaded, 5 for 7 with 2 grand slams. This one's grounded behind first. Torkelson, long throw to second. Rifled to first, not in time. Great play by Torque. But Caminero scores to make it a 1-run game. This time 2 years ago, 30-year-old right-hander Matt Seelinger was pitching not too far from his Long Island house for the Long Island Ducks. And another walk, 3rd one of the inning. And now they're loaded up again for Ketel Marte. And now Marte with a fly to deep center. Clark running back, just shy of the track, he makes the catch. And that ties the score. Marte with a sac fly. And the DR comes back with 3 here in the 2nd. The Tigers just jumping all over both Severino and Soto. And Colt Keith is 2 for 2. And the fastball ties him up. Soto digs deep for out number 2. And that one gets him. And Soto's feeling it. Works around the walk and the single. And there's a walk. McGonigal's on for the 3rd time tonight. No slouch at the plate here. That's Riley Green, who's 0 for 2. And that ball gets away on the pickoff attempt. It goes all the way down the line. And McGonigal, with his wheels, is going to third. So I don't know if Vladdy got surprised or if Santana just didn't make a good throw. Kevin McGonigal's been in the midst of everything tonight for Detroit. This one hit out to center. Julio back to his left. And he hangs on. McGonigal tags. And that's an RBI for Riley Green to give Detroit the lead. 9-1-2 here for the Dominican Republic. Starting with the switch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo on the ground, right side, past the diving McKinstry. It's a leadoff base hit here in the fourth. All their hits have just gotten through. That's Perdomo's first, and now Nando trying to change that deep to left field and off the base of the wall. Green's got to get it in. Perdomo got a great jump. He's on his way in. Tie ball game.
A little foreshadowing on your part there, Greg. I mean, you're talking about the firepower that this Dominican team can provide, and Nando kind of jumping on that first pitch off speed over the plate.
Plenty of options here for Soto. Tigers with the infield in, and the 0-1 is drilled to right. Back on it, Perez looking up, and it's out of here. Well, I think the party started.
Well, I mean, Herder right here tries to get a sinker in on Soto, and Soto was kind of all over it, gets that bat head out, kind of in that nitro zone, down and into a lefty right there, and absolutely destroys this baseball. But how about the energy in that crowd after this home run? You know, taking his time around the bases, soaking it in. The place was going nuts. You kind of foreshadowed at the beginning, you know, five singles for this Dominican team. Where was the power? Where it's definitely showed up in this inning.
431 feet on the Soto smash, and he's walked and scored. Last time up, he grounded out to third. And now Machado unloads deep left field. Manny has left the building. Well, for those of you wondering what the Dominican Winter League is like, sometimes it's like this.
Man, that's just a picture-perfect swing from the right side. Manny Machado, one of the most beautiful swings you'll see from the right side. Gets a breaking ball up in the zone, kind of sitting on that pitch, gets under it, and just a moonshot to left center field. And like you said, Greg, I mean, that place is rocking. I mean, this is like their World Series right now.
And now Junior Caminero to right field. Caminero, yes, sir!
Look, if there's something that'll get you fired up, it's the atmosphere at this place right now. And these guys are really feeding off the energy of this crowd. And it just shows you how much baseball means to this country. But Caminero takes a fastball to the opposite field. He's got power to all fields, no doubt. Brain Herder doesn't give up a lot of home runs throwing that sinker, but in this scenario has left the ball up, and the Dominican team has made him pay.
Alex, he had given up 8 home runs as a big leaguer over parts of 2 seasons. He's been chased from the game by giving up 3 in this inning. It's really nice when you have Geraldo Perdomo in the 9 spot. He's got an RBI fielder's choice and a single and a run. This one's pulled inside of first, and he's having himself a night here on MLB Network. That's down into the corner, trying to pick up his third base coach. He gets the wave around. Here's the throw. He's in there with a triple. His second hit brings up Fernando Tatis Jr., who's been on all 3 times. And that's through the infield to score Perdomo. Fernando Tatis Jr., 3 for 3 with a couple of ribbies. Rosario lashes one the other way. He's in on the fun with a base hit. Soto stays in, and he stays on it. A bullet into right field. Scores another DR run, and it's a 10 spot.
Yeah, we've seen an aggressive Juan Soto his last couple ABs. Gets a first pitch fastball.
Well, here's the elder statesman of this group, Carlos Santana, pinch hitting for Vladdy. So Hanafi trying to work his way out of the hole. And Santana makes it even harder with a base hit back through the middle. Here comes Rosario. It's a 7-run lead for the Dominican Republic. It's Abner Uribe taking over here in the 6th. And McKinstry waves at it for out number 1.
Yeah, that's what Uribe can do to you right here with that big fastball. It gets you to commit to pitches that you really don't want to commit.
Is that a sword? I think we got one. That's a nasty slider from Uribe. Back-to-back punch-outs here in the 6th. And Uribe strikes out the side, firing bullets and taming the Tigers. A little celebration at the end. Caminero still in the game as the DH, and you can't take this guy out right now. He's 3 for 3. How about a 4 for 4 night for the 22-year-old.
Yeah, just a fantastic night so far for Junior. 4 for 4. Ramirez had a nice rookie season last year for the Marlins. You know, hitting 21 home runs and 67 RBIs. He finished 6th in the Rookie of the Year voting. He's got a violent swing from the left side, but you know, makes a good amount of contact. For a young guy, has a very mature approach.
Pena, former World Series MVP. And now a fly into right field. This one is back. This one's carrying, and this one is off the wall. Jeremy Pena is going for 3, and he's got it no problem. An RBI triple and another run for the Dominican.
Yeah, Pena just gets a pitch on the outer half right here, and that just shows his strength and his power, being able to drive this ball to right field.
One final pitcher, Juan Mejia, after back-to-back strikeouts from Brazzava. Corey Jolks right back to the mound, and that's going to do it. Stand and cheer. The Dominican Republic wins Game 1 in Santo Domingo.